Currency deadline. APC PCC spokesperson Bayo Nadiga reacts after Atiku asked the CBN for an extension. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The Ruling All Progressives Congress APC Presidential Campaign Council, Bayo Onanuga, has reacted to the plea which the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, made towards the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) to allow for an extension of the new currency notes. Bayo Onanuga, who is the media director for the Presidential Campaign Council of the ruling party, noted that Atiku Abubakar had initially downplayed the issue of the scarcity of Naira notes, which was raised in Abeokuta by the presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The spokesperson, who pointed out that his candidate was speaking for the benefit of Nigerians when he asked the Apex Bank to extend the deadline from 31st January, claimed that the former vice president of Nigeria rather glutted the act. However, Bayo, who made a statement on his social media handle, stressed that after all this, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, has now come out to identify with Nigerians on these same issues, all because he has seen the need to be politically correct. He said, and I quote, Atiku and his party glutted initially over the fall and Naira scarcity when Tinubu raised it in Abeokuta. 4 days after, they realized that they needed to be politically correct and identify with Nigerians as Asiwaju did. Recall that Atiku Abubakar had recently pleaded for the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, to extend the date for all Naira notes to be returned, where he noted that people, especially in the rural areas, will be affected. What is your opinion on this statement? Imagine, they said they raised it for Nigerians. Which Nigerians? How did he make the state? See, I don't like all this mago. Say it how he said it. He is coming out to say it is because of him. It is not because of you, Oga. People are suffering. You saying that you are stamping on the heads of those suffering and you are telling them, now you then go attend to. It's just like you walk into a bank and because you have $1 million in the bank and then you want to stamp on those who also have 5,000 Naira in the bank, who came to withdraw their 2 Naira. That is it. That is what it means. And you are telling them to attend to. You are banging your hand on the table, making a scene, telling them to attend to you, you are going to leave. Do you understand? So, what thing will come up? Do you understand what I'm saying? So, this one is, how did he say it? How did your candidate say it? He made it sound that everything is, they were attacking him and him alone and he's the one bearing the consequences. Meanwhile, we have millions of Nigerians suffering every day because of the Naira, the monetary policy and also because of the forced scarcity. That is what your candidate was talking about. He did not make it sound like, it was not music to the ears at all, believe you me. It was not. He came out and said that, that it was because of him, that they were using it to, so that people are not going to win the, and I'm like looking at this man, I'm like, what are you even saying? So you're not even speaking for Nigerians who are suffering this. The people, whether you like it or not, that are suffering from this. And what I'm going to say to us is, if this is for good, remember when, they started this policy, most especially the Naira note, when they brought out this policy of, the new Naira note, and they also come out again and told us, that they have reduced the daily amount. Daily amount of how much? Daily amount of, how do I even put it, of, what's it called? To 20, as in your daily limit or withdrawal limit. I said I don't have a problem. The only way I'm going to be having a problem, the only place I'm going to be having a problem is after all this and they're not able to use it to fight what they said they would fight. Now there me and them will get issue. You don't want somebody come and tell you they want to scatter maybe your landlord for us, can't say you want do this, you want do that, you go stop this, and it come was at that time you could get problem. All the time where you do you talk, you tell me. But if at the end of the day, can't do as you used to talk, you go collect too. Me and you go fall inside gutter on top of that matter. So that was what I said also. If it's going to discomfort Nigerians, I said no problem. But as far as it is going to be beneficial, the benefit is going to be more than the discomfort. I said no wahala. No problem. Now the thing is, both of them are not speaking for they are not speaking for Nigerians. That is what I want us to understand. Atiku is not speaking for Nigerians because he's just realizing, say, Momo, it affects me too. You understand? He's not speaking for. I just want people to understand that. Now, with everything going on, even with that, even when Tinubu went to Abeokuta where he made that comment, when he came out to speak on the issue, he said people will still trek to vote for him. Abi? So if you like, make we still carry, after we suffer go queue for fuel, we don't stay how many hours for there, make we still do waiting, make we go queue for candidates wey we say, we go need to explanation. When you enter a particular office, you go need the explanation for wetin the person dey talk. If we like, our choice, and now we go bear the consequences or reap the benefit. Okay. And then here, he also said, Atiku and his party gloated initially over the fall of Naira newscast because of the way you put it. When Tinubu raised it in Abeokuta, 4 days after, they realized that it needed to be politically correct and identify with Nigerians as a civil. They never identify with anybody. They come as I can't talk and because it affects them and them alone. They made it sound as if, Nigerians they were not suffering because of it. That it is just because of Asiwaju. And to me, that notion is bad. And it says a lot about this person. If this person come in, he's going to do things to suit himself. That is the angle I'm coming from. You cannot even come identify with Nigerians based on what they're feeling, not because of what you're going to get. You understand? That means if you go in, it's only things that affect you positively that you're going to do, not minding how it affects the populace. That is where I'm taking my own argument to. Why people are saying, it's not good, it's good, I'm here. This is what I'm screaming. It affects everybody. There is no political party safe that will come outside, though Nigeria. But if you come out and make it all about you, it becomes a problem because it is not all about you, sir. It is all about Nigerians. Nigerians are suffering over this particular new policy. And I'm just hoping that, as they have made this new policy, that it solves the problem they said it will solve. That is my own problem. They said they want to do it so that the elections are going to be free and fair, no problem. We don't want election day. There should be no violence too. Elections are not just free and fair. It is not that because you say it's going to be free and fair, then there's no rigging, then it becomes free and fair. When there is violence too, it is no longer free and fair. So they should make sure that at the end of the day, what they said is going to be what happens. Else, not there, you go congas for their head. All right. Truly, it affects people who do business daily, who do business with cash daily. They are going to be affected. But nevertheless, they did not say this now. They said it. It has been coming from a very long time. I want to believe that people they have started improvising. There are some places you go to and they don't accept old notes. They don't accept. There is nothing you will tell them. You have to go and get the new note and bring it to them. It's going to be discomforting, but I think since the government said this one on time, they gave us time, even though the time frame is short, but at least they gave us a heads up and, at least go talk to you know. You did this Nigeria, know. So Nigerians, hopefully this particular monetary policy and the forced scarcity is a way of making the election free and fair. We'll bear it and hopefully we get the desired result, which is voting a better person. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next